Coming right up, the Knicks taking on the Pistons. For the Knicks, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Pistons, Knicks, up next, right after this. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Cunningham against Brunson. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns down low, working on Duren. Bridges, a screen on Harris. Hart from long range. No luck on that one. And here's Detroit to the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play. 4-2.
Now Cunningham. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And so it's Detroit with it after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Knocks it down from distance. Cunningham's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Towns. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Duren. The shot by Towns, no good. And Harris has got the ball here for Detroit. It's a 5-point game. Cunningham looking it over. Outside Robinson. Off target from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Towns outside. Fires the 3. And the Knicks miss again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And here's Cunningham outside. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Bridges passes to Brunson. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Robinson. Hart from long range. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Pistons lead by 5. Harris finds Cunningham. Duren in the post. Covered by Towns. Duren, no good. The Knicks have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. To snap the cold streak. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Duren the screen. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Cunningham.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Towns a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson. Towns for 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Harris passes to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Doesn't go for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up by 6. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Jenkins in at the point.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Detroit leading by 4. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Clarkson against Huerter. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Detroit. And the Knicks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Clarkson finds Bridges. Robinson, a screen on LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Alvarado missing.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Pass to Holland. It's Huerter on the wing. To the inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys.
Timeout.
One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. Robinson, he's checked in for Huerter. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Robinson on the wing. For 3, Bridges. Duren with a rebound. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Duren with a screen on Bridges. Robinson against Bridges. And here's Cunningham outside. Buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 9.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
For three, Bridges. And again, the Knicks missing. The Pistons lead by 9. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Detroit has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. 1:44 left in the first half. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments and some changes here for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges, and Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Harris is checked in for Detroit. First free throw is good. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Guys, back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Duren with a screen on Brunson. And he's going for the lob! And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
36 seconds left to play in the half. Elbow shot on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
It's Thompson, high post. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Cunningham. Counted from distance. Cunningham's got 17. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pistons ahead, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Duren with a screen on Brunson to the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Knicks trail by 20. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brunson against Cunningham. And it's Brunson missing. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Robinson can't hit. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Brunson taking his time here. Bridges outside. Anunoby for 3. They get it again. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
He's such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
Right here.
Brunson against Cunningham. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Here comes your Knicks City Actors, everyone. Get loud for them.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy, just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Harris. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Duran the screen. Here's Cunningham. And the baseline jumper goes down. Cunningham's got 21 points in the game.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Anunoby on the wing. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Cunningham. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York again can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock to end the drought. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson passes to Harris. Back to Robinson. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Robinson's got 6. And so it's Detroit, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Kevin Huerter out there with Holland. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Pass to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Clarkson. Holland for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's Alvarado. It's Robinson, high post. Clarkson against Cunningham. Outside Anunoby. 4-3. Detroit with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Robinson defending. Jenkins misses. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. Good D by Cunningham.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And finished off by Stewart.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Alvarado outside. New York working the ball around now. Clarkson against Cunningham. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. They grab their own miss.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by New York on the other end. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
There's something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. And a switch here also for Detroit. LeVert's checked in. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The Knicks keep it alive. And it's powered home by Towns.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And so it's Detroit with it after the basket by New York on the other end. Stewart finds Cunningham. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Jenkins. And again, no good by Detroit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Towns down low. He's against Stewart. Outside Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. 13 points for Jalen Brunson.
And, you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
It's Stewart, high post. Pass to Cunningham. The shake. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pistons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Here's Brunson following the three-pointer by Detroit. Outside Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to Jenkins. Cunningham against Anunoby. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded closely. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.